Welcome. We're the two dudes. I'm John.
I'm Randy.
Tonight we're going to discuss Barbancourt rum. Barbancourt rum is from the island of Haiti. This is a rum that is not very well known in the States, but I think it's something that you should know about. Part of our charter is to bring information to you as the public, to bring you things that you need to know, things that we know about that we want to share with you.
Again, two dudes cutting through the bullshit, getting right to the meat of the matter, talking about relevant issues, relevant drinks, relevant events. Maybe even getting a gun for this bird out back. But anyway, John, why don't you tell us about this rum?
Sure. This rum, I first discovered it when I went to Haiti back in 1995. I went there as part of the humanitarian relief exercise. Got hit by a hurricane while I was there, so it was pretty interesting. But overall, it was a good trip. The local Haitians were very proud of their rum. We noticed many of the sugarcane fields that were in the country when we were there, and they told us about the product which they stand by and which they very much believe to be one of the best in the world. And in their mind, it's the best, and I could say they're definitely at the top of it. Barbancourt rum has been around since late 1790s, when the slaves were first brought to Haiti to work in the sugarcane fields. The product, as I can say, is a very top-notch product. What you're looking at now is the 15-year aged rum version of it. It's a very smooth rum. The rum mixes with many things to go well. You can drink it on the rocks, you can mix it with Coke, you can mix it with Sprite, you can mix it with any other mixer that you want to. You can even throw it in cocktails, which I don't recommend because real men don't drink cocktails.
And why would you waste a good rum in a cocktail?
With some fruity stuff, we don't need it. You drink the straight liquor. That is a part of it.
It's like putting ketchup on a good steak.
Correct. Correct. You shouldn't do that. The rum also goes very well with cigars. It matches very well with many Dominican cigars. The reason for that being is that Haiti is a neighbor of the Dominican Republic. It shares a common island. It's called Hispaniola. So they have the same land, the same area there. So the rum and the cigars go well together. Unfortunately, the Haitians don't grow tobacco, so they don't have the cigars of their own. Randy, give me your brief opinion of the Barbancourt rum.
I've tried this rum before. I think it's awesome. We of course had to do a pre-test on this to make sure that this rum was worthy of bringing to your attention. And I like to tell you, man, this is good. Second thing I'd like to say is I want to also thank you for your service. John did 20 years in the Air Force, and I want to thank him for that.
All for you. For you.
Mm-hmm. So that
and a little bit for me.
So that we can bring you this kind of stuff.
Actually, a lot for me.
So without any more talk, let's get to drinking. Let's try this rum. Let's tell you what we think about it.
Okay. We're going to tap this for the homies who ain't here.
Mm-hmm.
The rum, as you can tell, which you can't tell because you don't have smell-o-vision on your camera, that has a good floral arrangement when it comes out. Mm-hmm. Note the color that's on there. It's a deep golden brown color, which denotes the strength in it. But it's not that strong. It doesn't have a bite. It's very smooth. And I tend to like alcohol that's smooth, not that has a good bite to it. This part, you can tell the oak from the barrel that it was kept in. This is normally the color that you'll see, but there's various degrees of oakiness or any other type of surroundings for the rum, depending on which one you have and how long it's been aged. I love the floral aroma to it. When you go there, you can't beat it. You can smell the rum, you can smell the background where it came from, and then there's the alcohol in there. The alcohol doesn't overpower you. It accentuates the rest of the smells in there. That's what I think makes it a good mix with cigars, or the reason why you can drink it straight up, which Randy will tell you a little bit more about that.
If you just want to get drunk, if that's your goal, any old cheap poppy rum, whatever, any kind of $5 rum, it will do the trick. If you're looking for a good sipping rum, a good adult sipping rum, this is what you want. It's almost even a sin to put ice in this. You would be better off leaving it in the freezer and letting it get cold like that, and then drinking it right out of the freezer if you need it to be cold.
I agree. That's the best method because ice will water it down, and you don't want to water down the taste of something that is this good, that so many people have put their heart in it. The Haitians put their heart into the rum that they were making. They believe in it. They think it's one of their national treasures, such as their art. They're really known for their artwork and also for this particular rum here.
Well, let's get to drinking.
Okay.
I'm smelling this. I smell it's familiar to like a good Bacardi. A good strong smell like that. I'm smelling vanilla, maybe some cinnamon spice.
There's a slight burnt taste, and I think that comes from the oak barrels because they char them but they char them before they put in the rum in there to go. They char the barrels before they put the rum in there, so there's a hint of that in addition to the things that Randy mentioned.
Full flavored, not overbearing. A good mentholy taste in the back, mentholy peppery taste in the back. A very good rum. You put soda in this, really,
You're committing a crime.
You're really
You just
committing
shouldn't do that, and you're not cool if you do that. Just not at all.
You're putting ketchup on a good steak, a fine steak from Ruth Chris. This is a very good rum. I think it would be awesome with a cigar, even with a cheap cigar. This rum would bring out the beauty of the cheap, even if it's a cheap cigar.
But we don't recommend cheap cigars, and we'll talk to you about that more
cheap
later.
Cigars
in
or
other shows.
cheap women. Don't
No,
recommend either.
Not at all. Some things you need to put some money into.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean.
Okay.
Also, this has a slight burn as it goes down. To me, that is a good attribute of a good alcohol. It shouldn't fire your throat up, but it shouldn't taste like water either. You should know what you're drinking. You should respect what you're drinking.
Mm-hmm.
The slight burn in there gives you the taste that, hey, I'm drinking a classy alcohol. This is something that you would normally see in an old boys club, in a private room where you have your room, your cigars, your leather chairs behind you, the oak furniture in there with you. This is the type of cigar this is the type of rum that you want to bring to that type of event.
I was in Dominican Republic once, back when I was a young pup, and I was looking for some cigars. And I said, hey, went to the guy and I said, I'm looking for some flavored cigars, some vanilla or rum soaked cigars. And the guy said, listen, if you want a flavored cigar, go to a dime store, go to a drugstore. If you want a good cigar, go to a cigar maker. And this is a good rum. This is not a dime store rum. This is a very good rum.
As I said before, this mixes very well with the Dominican cigars. One that I could recommend right now is Corona La Flor by Lito Gomez, which is an excellent cigar. It has a slight spiciness, which I think will match the rum that you're drinking.
Well, thanks for visiting us on today's episode of Two Dudes, and check back frequently because we'll be having additional episodes of additional things that we want to share with you, from various topics to products that we want to bring to your attention. We're going to be the Oprah Winfrey, if you will, of products and information.
The last words are toast to you.
Toast to you.